If there's one thing I hate about this job, it's dealing with a certain kind of people. You know whom I mean.
Hello?
Hi, is this McLovin?
Is that a real name?
No, it's actually a nickname.
I don't really care.
What do you need?
I'm looking to upgrade my 2-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn. Something in the $200,000 range.
200K? I don't even get out of bed for less than $1 million. But that's when I had a plan.
Ooh, actually, you know what? Something just came up on the market. I can hold it for you. I just need 5%.
I should probably talk to my wife about this.
Oh, now, there's no need for that. The 5% guarantees your spot and the luxury that comes with it. What do you say?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm receiving another offer.
Do you know a Seaton O'Connor?
You know what? I'll take it.
I'll drop some papers.
The box score starts now.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Howard Coward for box score.
Hello and welcome to the Box Score. I'm Brock here in Los Angeles, joined as always by the Danettes out in Milford, Connecticut. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Seaton, you showed off your red skin today. You got roasted out at that Renaissance Festival. What's the matter? You couldn't find a wizard to cast a sunblock spell over you?
No, you know what? I actually was looking forward to the opportunity to get a little sun, and I usually, I guess, this Irish skin, I do get pretty red, although I didn't really think I was that red today, but apparently I'm wrong.
Yeah, I agree with Seaton. I didn't think it was that bad. The forehead was a little, rosé, but I think it was the matching shirt forehead that got the attention.
I think when Dan started kind of digging into you, you got a little red that wasn't, I think you maybe a little blush, Seaton.
Well, I usually add a little blush too, but no, I do tend
Now it's
to
coming out.
wear my emotions on my face.
And it's odd, Brock, that Fritzy was not sunburned, but usually that's only after a sick
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I actually got a lot of sun, but didn't have the glowing red skin that Seaton provided us this morning.
Well, one guy didn't get red. McLovin, you said you actually got whiter. How is that even possible that you got more white?
I wear this sunscreen that it's like, I don't know if you've ever seen that video where Dylan in like 73 is all, it's like kabuki theater. Basically, no rays of sun are allowed to hit my skin just because I worry about my complexion.
Sure.
Memoirs of a McGeisha. McLovin, maybe you need a fresh coat. We can get you back in the suntan.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, that's very nice.
Getting right in there.
Paulie, can we do that again, or do we
really-
not want to subject Dan Nation to that again?
I think that woman may have lost her job because she guaranteed she could make McLovin tan, and she was there for 45 minutes just spraying, and she's like, look at this. I'm not kidding. She was shaking
Not
things.
taking.
It's just, it'll get there, it'll get there. And when he got done, it was just like this, it was like one shade different.
Dude, you should see, after that happened, I walked all over the neighborhood in shorts. It wasn't even warm out. I was wearing shorts everywhere. I'm like, I hope this is a lasting impression of my legs on national TV and they'll never be seen again.
One guy who did have an awesome weekend was Johnny Manziel. He partied with Gronk out in Vegas. McLovin, do you think you would have survived if SI sent you out there for assignment?
Yeah, because they would have thought, A, who's the old guy, B, who's the narc. They never would have let me really hang out with them. I would have been off in the distance to a corner with a notebook,
wouldn't have trusted you.
Okay, that looks like a body shot right there. I don't know what this dance is. I think it's called twerking. I have no idea. That'd be like like an anthropologist. I just don't relate to these youngsters.
Let's get to the guest today. Reggie Miller came on the show today and told us how he spent his weekend.
In honor of our fallen sideline hero, Craig Saker, who was not with us in the conference finals or the playoffs, his favorite establishment is Hooters.
Oh, no.
He visits them often, so us and the production team, in honor of Saker, went to Hooters yesterday to watch the lacrosse final, took some pictures, and so that was our Memorial Day.
It's awesome. I wish I would have been invited. I could have hung at OKC with them. I personally prefer Buffalo Wild Wings, but an opportunity to to get involved, rack me, I'm in.
This is actually, it makes an interesting point, and one of our big criticisms of Todd is that he never wants to hang out with us, and that includes he never eats lunch with us. and he never goes to dinner with us unless Dan says, come on guys, let's go to lunch, and then he's in. Maybe if we as Danettes sort of spread out where we're going a little bit and chose more Todd Fritz appropriate options.
Well, also, if you remember, Seton, about 2 years ago, we tried a social experiment. We came back from our local deli down the street, and we just gushed as a group. We planned it out about the new girl working at the checkout counter, which there was no new girl for the checkout counter. Seems like she's the best looking girl I've seen in person. I'm like, yeah, she was. And the next day, Fritzy walked down and got to lunch with us.
I really did.
Wait, that was all a bit?
Complete bit.
I wonder who you were talking about. Every time I go into that deli, I look for the best looking person ever, and there's never this super hot person.
You know how we always
got
make fun of
curious.
Fritzy, that like when we all leave the room and leave him behind alone, he's just like, okay, here we go, another planned stunt or whatever. He's very right to be paranoid about that because we do that kind of stuff all the time.
Nice.
Literally all day.
Very nice.
Well, speaking of gushing, Paulie, you were gushing all day long about Landon Donovan, and he was your best of the weekend. Oh, are you even over the fact that he got snubbed for the World Cup?
No, I think maybe 4 years and 2 months I'll be over it, approximately somewhere like that. Yeah, when I was watching the Galaxy the other night, Saturday night watching the Galaxy, I was like, oh, this would be great for my best of the weekend. And I was sitting there going, how lame am I? But you know what?
Like, I'm going to get them back, Landon.
Take that.
I'm on your team.
Take that, Jurgen. Like he's sitting here watching the show.
That was a shot.
Coming up, we'll get the Danettes' take on the big wedding that took place over in Italy this past weekend. Stay tuned. Hi, Willie Mays here for K-Block, the easy way to coat, seal, and defend against Kardashians of any size. Just a quick shot of K-Block instantly deters any oncoming celebrities with a single spray. K-Block is a scientifically developed scent made to smell like the lower class. This powerful scent penetrates deep to provide a barrier that's completely Kardashian-proof. K-Block is perfect for Kim, Courtney, Khloe, and so much more. You can get K-Block right now for $19.99. But wait! To make this the most amazing offer on television, we're going to double your order and send you 2 large cans of K-Block. Order now and we'll include 2 additional mini K-Blocks to protect against Kendall and Kylie. Don't miss out on this amazing offer.
To order, call 1-900-5K-Block. Do not use K-Block if you are poor or will soon become poor. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and delusions of grandeur. Supplies are limited. Order right now.
Welcome back to the Box Score. Kanye obviously doesn't know the existence of K-Block as he got married to Kim over the weekend. McLovin, as our resident entertainment man, how long do you give this marriage?
I gotta be honest with you, Brock. I don't feel good about Kanye and Kim's chances. I don't know what it is. Honestly, like some celebrity weddings, you can fool yourself into thinking this might work. Even though I believe in love, I don't think this is going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to say that, I'll give it a couple of months, but I think once they realize that nobody cares anymore and it's old news and they're not getting any more publicity out of the fact that they walked down the aisle together, 3-4 months maybe, it's time for them to.
I kind of felt like this wedding already happened about 5 times. I was kind of like, what do you mean they just got married this weekend? I thought they already did, like, forever ago.
I'm just glad my daughters don't know about this kind of stuff yet. I don't know how we keep our kids away from horrendous people and bad entertainment and bad food like that. But I was thinking about that. I was reading something about the Kardashian wedding, I think in the New York Times, and the critic said, don't blame Kim Kardashian for making a whole bunch of money off her image, whatever that may be, but someone's buying into it. Someone's spending their time and money on these people, and it's like McDonald's. It's a horrendous product, but someone's buying it.
Well, will you marry me is a stupid question in my book, but you found something even more stupid as you had a reporter over at the French Open and he didn't realize he was talking to Monsieur Second Place.
Some dude came in and started asking questions, and it didn't go well.
Congratulations.
Question. Félicitations.
I lost. You lost?
Yes.
Oh.
Réponse.
Okay.
Félicitations, j'ai
So,
perdu.
what happened out there?
Mais qu'est-ce qui s'est passé sur le court?
Are you serious?
No.
Did you watch the
Vous
match?
êtes sérieux?
No,
Vous
I
avez vu le
didn't.
match ou
I was
pas?
told that you won. I'm
Réponse.
sorry.
I love that for many reasons. When I got in this morning, I'd already had that emailed to me, but not the audio or the video. And I was trying to find it. It was really tough to find. And finally, we got it. And the audio reminds me so much of Sacha Baron Cohen in Talladega Nights, The Voice. And I was like, I got to get this one piece. If there's one thing I wanted to put on air today, was that.
Fritz, you've asked a lot of questions to athletes over the years. Do you have any boneheaded questions that you recall asking any of these guys?
Yeah, I know there was one like in the early or mid '90s when I was living out in LA, and I was all excited that I got like my first like Dodger press pass, and I felt the need to say something. I'm amidst a whole bunch of reporters that are actual, beat writers, columnists, legitimate reporters, and I just happened to get a credential because I was working for a local radio station. Cal Daniels was coming to the plate for batting practice, so I yelled out to him something inane like, "Hey, Cal, are you ready for the season?" And he gives me he raised an eyebrow and gave me like a dirty look and said, "Nope." And there was a little giggling. Again, actual journalists and beat writers, people that have been covering the Dodgers and baseball for many years. And I got totally embarrassed by the whole scene. He goes, "Nope," and then went up to the plate.
I actually, this is copying out, but this is a question I did not ask, but I was so tempted to ask. Do you guys remember that series where Patrick Ewing got kicked out against the Heat because he came onto the court? So every question was about that. About 20 questions in, it was the worst press conference ever. I told my friends in the back, we're in the back row, like the dorky media, like, what if I raise my hand and say, "Excuse me, Coach Van Gundy, don't you think you should have put Ewing in tonight?" And everyone was like, "Do it, do it, do it."
That would have been so epic.
And I did do it, but that would have been the greatest bad question ever.
I once was working on a red carpet, and like the line, people just sort of walked by, and Bill Murray went by me, and I said, Bill, can I get a second? And he looked at me and said, "You just did, kid," and then kept going. And it was like, all right, that's cool. Like, I'll take that. That works for me.
Well, getting back to marriage, McLovin, it's no secret that you're against young athletes getting into relationships. Is it proof in the pudding that Rory McIlroy found his game after getting rid of this tennis gal?
Well, I got to be honest, Brock, it wasn't because I thought they'd get better on the court. I just thought they were giving up the chance to have relations with a lot of young women. It never dawned on me he might play better golf. In fact, I would have thought he'd be playing worse golf because he's out there doing his thing. So, I guess, yeah. I mean, now you mentioned it, Tom Brady hasn't won a Super Bowl since Giselle, so I guess, yeah, there's an added benefit of you actually might play better, too.
Well, you guys are all married, so we'll see if that affects you, because coming up, we battle before the championship belt. As you guys give us your mock headlines, stick around. Welcome back to the Box Score. Folks, we had an extended weekend, a holiday weekend, to pick out headlines from the world of sports and entertainment. So let's see what you guys thought of them in this edition of...
That book music sounds...
All right, I'll give you a headline. You give me a mock headline. First headline, Josh Beckett throws the 24th no-hitter in Dodger history. McLovin, let's start with you in the back row.
Okay, I'm going to get a little literary here. Waiting for a hit. Beckett authors a masterpiece. Samuel Beckett, Waiting for Godot.
Waiting for Godot, nice.
Front row, Paulie.
Here it is, and this is only because I'm going before Fritzy. He ain't joshing. Beckett throws a no-hitter.
I was going to do it. He ain't joshing one off of Fritzy.
That was nice.
Oh, the gauntlet's been thrown out. Fritzy, what do you got?
He's still in the league, just joshing, but I changed it to Oshkosh Bajosh. Looking good, Beckett.
Finally, Seton, your mock headline.
I'm going Dumb and Dumber on this one, but hey, I guess they're right. Josh Beckett, although slow and dangerous on the mound, can still serve a purpose.
Too long.
Dumb and Dumber.
Second headline, Kanye and Kim get married at a ceremony in Italy. Front row, Paulie.
Kanye mess. They're made for each other.
I'll just agree with you on that. Fritzy, what do you got?
I put down, I'll have the paparazzi with 2 meatballs.
Oh, a smattering. Seton, what do you have for us?
What? I have Kim K wearing white. That's interesting.
And finally, McLovin.
Countdown to divorce. Kim and Kanye get married. Take that, Melissa Rivers.
Oh, that's points for accuracy. Our third headline, American Ryan Hunter-Reay wins the Indy 500. Fritzy, let's start with you, please.
Milking it for all it's worth. Ryan's hope to continue winning.
Ryan's hope.
Soap opera. Seton, you're next.
Helio Castro, not this time.
That's a funny. McLovin, what do you got?
Would it be Helio Castro Never or something instead of?
But he has one. So.
Never again. Okay, I have Night of the Hunter Ray. The movie Night of the Hunter with Robert Mitchum.
I don't get it.
It's a race at night. I don't even know. Anyone?
Yeah, what Turner Classic Movies? Paulie, what do you have?
Hip hip who Ryan Hunter Ray.
Finally, our last headline. Johnny Manziel hangs out with Gronk in Las Vegas. Front row seating.
The frat pack invade Vegas, Bogart all the chicks.
Ooh, okay.
Rat pack, frat pack.
Yeah. Fritzy?
You get that?
Oy, Vegas. What happened in their huddle stays in their huddle.
Get it?
Oh, you are a mensch, my little friend. Paulie, what do you have?
What happens in Vegas stays on First Take every day this week.
And finally, McLovin.
Sign of the Bropocalypse. Gronk and Manziel seen together in Vegas.
What? Do we have applause? Oh, booze, my goodness. Oh, this may be an upset. The mock headline championship belt goes to Fritzy. What? Oh, the props.
What? He got grandfathered in.
Did Fritzy even participate today? I don't remember.
Flat out awful.
Oy, Vegas?
Okay, coming up, we'll wrap up things here on the box score. Stick around. The box score presents great moments in DP show history.
Bring it home! I am the man. I am in control of this.
Thanks for watching Great Moments in DP Show History.
Welcome back to the box score. Fritzy, you're all sorts of pumped up in that simulator, but were you even close to that pumped up for the actual Indy 500 this weekend?
I did not see one lap of the Indy 500. I found out about who won hours later, so I was slightly more excited in the simulator than the actual live event being the Indy 500.
Seton Graham Rahal finished last with a DP logo on his cars. Is there any plan to change drivers to save the show's reputation?
Nah, no way, man. We're in it to win it, and we're going to stick with them. And really, I thought the best thing that could happen other than Graham being like winning it or being right in it at the end was to finish dead last. That to me works perfectly.
We don't want to be middle of the road.
No.
And to be fair, he only finished last of drivers in the Indy 500, not all drivers.
All that being said, is there any sort of contractual choice here? Or could we maybe try someone else if Graham doesn't pick it up?
Maybe he's thinking the same thing.
McLovin, I have a suggestion for you. Maybe we try Paulie. Let's look back at the time he was out at Indy, zipping around the track. Paulie, how fast did you get this car going?
120-ish, probably 122. Those guys were going like 115 miles an hour faster than I got to go.
Kissing the brakes.
120.
I think there's a shot there. What is that, milk or is that the sticky sailor?
At this juncture, we don't know. I did 8 takes of that. They said I was fine after the first take, but I kept asking for more, which is telling.
All right, well, speaking of the sticky sailor, Fritzy, yar! Who's on tomorrow?
We hope to hear from Steve Kerr and Kevin Costner this week. I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow. Bob Nightingale, baseball writer for the USA Today, may stop by, but as Paulie just jumped in with, right now we have an open slate, but hopefully that will change in the coming hours.
Thanks for watching the box score. Set your DVR or tune in weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern only on Audience Channel 239 right here on DirecTV.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Hey, thanks for watching the box score. Holy cow!